It is, I believe I'm live right now. Hopefully, if anybody's in the chat room, they can let me know. Um, it, like I mentioned before, I'm gonna start calling everything now. I'm gonna give myself a name. In the past, I really haven't. I just really have been coming up with when it comes to my three casts, it would be Rural Explosion, JG. Now every episode of my show is going to be called Big Time Reality TV. Episode 1, 2, or something like that. But anyways, today, gonna talk about the challenge. A lot of rumors going around about the challenge. I'll start with that, and then talk about Big Brother. A lot of shadiness has been going on in Big Brother, and I'm not surprised, not really. But anyways, if you guys can let me know if anybody tunes in anytime throughout this YouTube, Google Hangout, let me know so I can just keep going. But anyway, starting out with the challenge. There's been a rumor going on the past couple days. Heard about it from my friend Stefan a couple days ago. A couple, 4 cast members from Are You the One are rumored to be on this next challenge from Are You the One season 1. I know a lot of challenge fans are kind of like, okay, and I agree with them wholeheartedly. If you can't get teams like Trey and Laura, and more than likely, it's looking stronger every day. I mean, I don't go on Beatmo, but it's looking like it's a strong argument. It's going to be Battle X's too. But back to the challenge fans, they're like, oh, if people like Trey and Laura, Corey, and I guess his partner was rumored to be Ashley. If people like that, as well as Darrell and Rachel, can't both be on top of people from Are You the One can. Honestly, guys, if you guys look at the ratings from this past challenge of free agents, I mean, I love this challenge. I love the challenge. I really did. I felt like it was one of the best concepts that we've had, probably ever, maybe ever. But the thing is, the ratings weren't that good. So if they want to try to cross over shows on MTV, I mean, if you look down the list, obviously Jersey Shore's done it. There's no way Jersey Shore would want to do this challenge. I mean, I'm pretty sure they would want to. I mean, I know Snooki has been on a couple of specials past couple of seasons, but honestly, obviously that's not going to happen. Teen Mom. I mean, obviously you have to give cast members from Teen Mom a lot more money. I mean, I don't know how much money they're making, but I'm assuming they make good money for being on the show. And I know for a fact, and through MTV.com, three of the moms, Caitlyn, Farrah, and Macy are all not Farrah. Caitlyn, Amber, and Macy are all coming back for another season. So I mean, the struggle is not. There's no struggle for them. So I mean, it leaves. I mean, Catfish is a documentary series, so I mean, I couldn't see people from Catfish coming on it. So I mean, it leaves Are You the One. If you guys didn't watch it, watch Are You the One season 1. I highly recommend you do. It was an amazing concept. I felt just seeing if I got any questions. Bear with me, guys. I am new to this. I still have no idea what I'm doing. So bear with me. I don't think I got anything. But you guys should definitely see this Are You the One. It's a dating show. Season 2 is premiering September 29th. They're going to do a reunion type special September 22nd on MTV. it's moving to the 10 spot, which is great. I had the great opportunity of interviewing 5 of the cast members, and I plan on, once I finally see a trailer, whenever that's going to be, I plan on bringing a couple of them back on just to see how they're doing, get their thoughts on what they're going to expect for the next season. But Are You the One is basically like the challenge and the real world combined. You put 20 people in a house, try to find 2 of their perfect matches, and if they find 10 perfect matches, they win $1 million. So I think it's a good idea to have shows crossover. I think it could only help the ratings. Yeah, I understand people that you're not too thrilled that teams like Trey and Laura and Rob and Marie. I don't know if Rob or Marie wanted to do this one. And some of the other explosion couples that didn't make it are not on this one. But to get people from Are You the One, it'll basically be like another fresh meet. I remember Reality Radio tweeted out the other day. I know MTV tweet. Oh, what was that? I totally forgot what I was going to say. Honestly, I think it would be good. Reality Radio, they tweeted out the other day that I bet a lot of people don't remember Camilla's season of how she got on the challenge. It was spring break. It was like a whole 1-week show type of thing. I remember they had captains. My good buddy Susie Meister was the winning captain who actually had Camilla on her team. So, that paid off. So, if you bring people from Are You the One, it works. It definitely works for this season. It really does. Battle of the X's, you pair up. Alrighty, DC, I appreciate it. It's definitely the right time to start it, This whole having Are You the One join the challenge. I don't know. Should I mention who's rumored to be on it? I don't know. I really want to, but obviously it's just a rumor. So I don't know. Heck with it. I'll do it. Brittany and Adam are supposed to be a couple, which that would be crazy. I've been watching Battle of the X's the past couple days. You want teams that have a lot of issues to resolve. If you look at the first X's, you have, obviously there were a couple of them that didn't have any issues to resolve, like Johnny Camilla and Heather and Dustin, as well as Carmen and Abram. But majority of the pairings for Battle of the X's, if the next challenge is X's, and it's, like I said, it's looking that way. You want teams to have serious issues. You want them to be like, I want to see a lot of like one-on-one interviews. Be like, I haven't spoken to this person since Rivals 2 or whatever challenge they were last on with one another. That's what I want. And the first one, Brittany and Adam, those two were at each other's throats the whole season, and they're gonna have a lot of things to work out if they're legitimately a team. Another one is John Jacobs and Simone. Very first episode they had their eyes on each other. A couple episodes in, they went to the Truth booth. They were no match, and it just went downhill. Simone wasn't really that big of a fan of John's other interests, JC, on the season. So, obviously they have a lot to work on when it comes to being a team. If they are a team on this challenge, I think it's going to be. I think you absolutely. It's a great idea. I mean, I wonder if those of you who are tweeting, "Oh, it's going to be a terrible idea for people from Are You the One to be on the challenge." I don't know if you guys watch Are You the One. I think it's. I mean, as it shows, because it's going to be on at 10 o'clock Mondays, starting September 29th. The show is a great show, and I would love to see some of my former guests, especially Wes, Joey, Shanley, all of them. I would love to see all of my former guests from Are You the One be on the challenge. And that pretty much guarantees, if they do this, and if this rumor is true, that we will have another fresh meet. So, am I mad at it? No. I think it's great. You get opportunities for more rookie teams, more new teams, so you can get people that could fill in once Johnny Bananas and C Chief decide to call it a career. I don't know how much longer the challenge is going to be. Maybe having these two couples on, as well as some of the other possible teams. I mean, Explosion. Real World Explosion had a tremendous season. It wasn't the best. I mean, it was the best season in a few years. I know Jay's on this next one, and I think Thomas is too. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm not going to talk more into it unless you guys got questions for me. Then you should let me know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you guys like this whole new? You guys like this whole new concept of having? I mean, not concept. Do you think it would be good for BMP and the challenge to bring on people from other MTV shows? Let me know. Because I want to talk more about Big Brother, because obviously a lot has happened on Big Brother, and it's happening right this minute too. What do you guys think? I don't think it's going to hurt them. I mean, who knows how long some of these couples are, how both these teams will last, but I think it'll be great. I hope you guys think it will be too. I'm trying to figure out who's in here if I can see. Let's see. Try muting this. No. What do you guys think? Okay, I don't. Other questions I want to bring up, unfortunately. It's not what I'm talking about. Sorry, man. What do you guys think this whole new possibly crossing over shows? I know you're in here, DC. What do you think? Do you think it would be a good idea to bring people from Are You the One onto the challenge? I think it would be great. Not even. I don't even know what you're talking about here. What games did you play? I want to bring a question on. I'm not going to answer it. I just want to bring it on just to see how this works. So let me see here. Can you guys see it on the screen or what? I don't know what to do with this. I don't know. I have to figure this out once I get guests on here, but we'll figure it out. But anyways, Big Brother. Um, Let me see if they got who's been nominated. I'm very happy about who won the whole returning juror thing competition. I'm glad they did it between just the four of them. I mean, last season, and I just got into it this year, but I watched last season on Daily Motion, and they had all four of them as well as the house guests competing like the HOH competition. And last juror still had a chance to be head of household, but I liked it better this way. And I mean, it was like a trying to see if they know who's been nominated. Tweet from Big Brother Leak about 29 minutes ago said that they have that the nominations time for the nomination ceremony. So I want to, if you guys don't want to know who won HOH, I'm gonna say it right now. If you guys want to like turn down your computer, you got something from DC. As it was last time, I'm watching it now on the Google Plus app. I'm ready. Post on the twist that I hope I have up tonight. Appreciate it. That would be cool. Cool to see. Like you said, DC, just email me. Or DM me. I want to know your thoughts about this whole challenge, Are You the One twist. Possibly, it's not a twist. Possibly bring Are You the One cast members on. I want to know. But anyways, so Nicole ends up winning, beating all three of the other jurors to come back in the house. And I couldn't be happier. I'm definitely a huge Nicole fan. Out of the girls in the house, if I had to pick one girl to wipe up, hands down it would be Nicole. If you go from the beginning, Brittany's absolutely gorgeous, but she has kids, so I don't know if I could handle that. Amber, I mean, absolutely gorgeous as well, but I don't think she'd be my type, per se. I would definitely go for Nicole. So if Hayden doesn't work out, Nicole, call me. But she comes back in. I don't know if that's going to be detrimental to the game or not. I hope it does. I hope she ends up getting her revenge on Christine. I'm not quite sure. Talking about reality TV. Don't mean to be rude, but read my description, please. So Nicole back in the house, I think is great, but been looking at some of these Big Brother leaks. I tweeted this yesterday. Derek, dude, from some of the stuff, I mean, I don't watch the live feeds, but from what I've seen through the tweets and through through a podcast and stuff, the dude says a lot of shady stuff. It's absolutely ridiculous, and he's been getting such a great edit on the show. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, a lot of people, and I definitely agree to this statement. It's the whole Team America thing, and it definitely is. He's playing a great game, but at the same time, from somebody was all. I think I read this today. Derek was like, oh, if somebody's alone in a closed room with Donnie and Nicole, they're the target. Like, I mean, I get you trying to win money. I get you trying to win 500K. That's a lot of money. Only one of you's, but they got to keep in mind only one of them is going to win it. And three people that aren't playing their own game, they're playing pretty much Derek and Frankie's game, and it's kind of pacing a lot of people off. Is Cody, who, spoiler alert, just won HOH. Christine. I don't know about Christine. I feel like she's going to get carried further than a lot of people want. You know, it's just like it's absolutely ridiculous on how far she's going to go. I think, but and Victoria is still in the freaking game, guys. I mean, to think if Victoria and Jocasta, the two most unlikely people to win, would be still in the house. I don't get it. But those three, Caleb, Cody, and Victoria, they're followers. It's disappointing to watch. I mean, I want to like Cody, I really do, but he is playing Derek's game. Victoria is playing Derek's game as well. I mean, the only three, and I got into. I was talking with a good buddy who does the challenge AfterBuzz on AfterBuzz TV, Steamer. The only three that actually play their own game are um, now you can say four because Nicole's back, are Donnie, Derek, and Frankie, and then Nicole. So the other four basically feel like, oh, I'm going to get carried to the end. That's not the case. And it bugged me a lot last night, especially during the whole Zach conviction. I was far from being a Zach Rancy Pants fan. I believe that's his Twitter handle. I believe that's his Twitter handle. I was not a fan of Rancy Pants whatsoever, but I feel like that. I mean, he could be playing the whole. I know a lot of people have been saying that he plays a lot like Dr. Will did, a lot like Evil Dick did. I mean, he could play those roles, but I feel like he's honestly, when it comes to some of these cast members, and I'm not trying to judge them as individuals whatsoever, because I mean I know from interviewing Real Worlders and Are You the One, they could just be getting a bad at it. And that probably isn't the case for some of these people on this show, unfortunately. And it's definitely unfortunate that the road that some of these people, like especially Frankie, which I'll get into in a minute, are taking right now. So obviously it was Zach versus Cody last night, and Zach tried to recruit people. I mean, obviously Donnie was like, "Oh, I'm gonna keep Zach." He tried getting Christine over, and Christine is driving me insane on the show. I mean, I'm not even gonna touch the whole situation with Cody, her and Cody. I mean, that's just her saying flirting is a use of strategy. Okay, if you were single, that would have been fine, but you're not. You're married. But I can't wait to see how things go between Tim, Christine's boyfriend, and Cody on the finale. I wonder if I doubt they're going to show anything about that, but it'd be interesting to see. You know what I mean? Um, DC, you still in here, bro? A lot of randoms in here. Guess that's what happens when. Uh, like I said, I really don't know what I'm doing with this, so just bear with me, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. It's just I don't get how this works. I used to be on Spreecast, and that was great for me. But the thing is, they started charging, and I didn't want to buy one of their packages. And the crappy thing about that is, for those of you guys who don't know about my interviews or my shows, I do interviews for the Real World and the Challenge, as well as Argue the One. It used to be on the website Spreecast.com, but in order for me to keep them going and actually have them stay on past a week, I have to buy a package. And the packages are like freaking. The cheapest one is $49. $4.99. And I mean, I did the whole. I did do like a premium hosting with Blog Talk, another site that I do. I think I might be doing a chat next week with Tori from the last Road Rules. I'm just trying to figure this out. I'll maybe see if there's. I don't know. I don't know if Vocal's still around. I might actually just check and see if Vocal's still around, because I know I did. I used to do that before I switched to Spreecast. So I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. Keep my options open. But anyways, back to Big Brother. Frankie. Let's talk about Frankie. I mean, the whole big reveal. Good. Good for him. I mean, he's trying to not play a game of lies, which he's still doing, unfortunately. But hey, he's just somebody that I can't stomach. The dude just talks to hear himself talking. It has nothing to do with soul sexuality thing. I feel like he's from what I heard on Rob Has a Podcast. He said he won the veto for the gays or something like that, and people are gonna still love him. I just don't get him, and I don't want to really talk bad about him. Like I said, I don't really want to talk about bad about anybody on the show, because I respect them for. I can see Rad, Sammy, Sharp. I'm trying to figure this out. And I apologize. I really don't know how to figure this whole little spiel of Google Hangout. This is my first time doing this. Well, no, it's my second one. This is like my second official Google Hangout, second or third. So bear with me. But I don't know. I feel like some of these people, when they come off the show, they're gonna watch and be like, "Do I really?" They're gonna be like, "Do I really act this way? Did I really say all that stuff?" I mean, the two nicest people in the house right now, Nicole and Donnie, are on their own. So why would I mean? I can see why Cody would put up Donnie. A couple of weeks ago, I mean, we're hearing that Donnie was going to be Cody was going to be Donnie's next target. So I mean, it could be a personal reason why he puts him up. But let me see if they have the nominations real quick. Nope, still no sign of nomination. Let me see. I'm gonna Google Big Brother live feeds real quick. Big Brother live feeds. Yeah, bear with me, guys. Like I said, I apologize. I'm really trying to figure all this out. It's gonna be even more harder when I do interviews. Oh wow. HOH crew is looking for skills. Derek tells Donnie that when he got home from the semifinals, he told his wife there was a guy that showed him where the bathroom was. I'm just looking at stuff right now. I haven't seen. You are cool a lot of the time. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with this. This is delete. I feel like you don't even know what the heck I'm talking about. I've had this before with some of my spreecasts and some of my vocals. People come in and just start up a conversation. I mean, it's cool and all, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, then why are you still tuning in? Not trying to be rude or anything, but it's just kind of weird. I don't mean to be I don't mean to be rude to people who are tuning in. I appreciate it, but I just don't. Some of these things I've been getting in the Q&A thing is just strange. I don't know if this person is actually real or what. What horror movie games did you see? This is an open forum. I'd answer that, but I'm talking about something else. Sorry. But anyways, Cody has new HOH. That sucks because it looks like we're gonna see Nicole or Donnie out that door on eviction night. And if somebody like Cody, Caleb, I mean, obviously Victoria is not gonna do anything because she's never gonna win a competition. But if I was Cody or Caleb, I would try to get rid of Frankie or Derek. I mean, Cody and Derek have a final two deal, but Derek is doing what Devin tried to do and failed miserably. And he's being the perfect puppet master. I mean, Julie on the show has been saying time and time again that every vote that's happened so far this season, Derek's orchestrated. Amber's eviction, Derek got everybody to vote Amber out, especially with Jacosta's eviction. I mean, they were head. It was etched in stone after Wednesday night's episode. Pretty much, Zach's going home. Zach's going home. It was the first night before. It was the night before the double eviction. But at the last minute, and I think I even watched After Dark that night too, on TVGN. People are like, "Oh, we're just gonna get rid of Zach." It's just really confusing, you know, that they saved Zach 2 weeks ago, and they just are easy enough. They're easy enough to just get rid of him the next week. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Or 2 weeks later. And I don't know. What do you guys think? If you guys are fans of Big Brother, do you feel like Frankie was manipulated to send Zach home? I mean, he obviously did, and I know people. I got in a little Twitter debate with my friends, Reality Radio. Go down the screen. I mean, I understand Zach did backstab Frankie a couple times. I mean, I get that. They tried getting him out of the house 2 weeks ago with the whole football battle of the block. But did it happen? No. Frankie lied the whole time. I mean, I'm not saying that Zach's perfect by any means, but when it came to people that Zach was aligned with, the one person that I think he would take to the finals, he would have been Cody. I mean, not Cody, Frankie. Excuse me. God, that would have been a tough vote. If I was in the jury house, I don't know who I'd vote for. Read my description, please. If you want to know what I'm talking about, just read my description. And the whole show is called Big Time Reality TV. So, like I said, not trying to be rude again, but that's what I'm talking about. Anyways. I don't know. So Zach gets evicted. They do the whole juror competition. Do like a whole shuffleboard type of thing. The randomness of it, I guess, was to give Jocasta a fighting chance to come back in. And she was looking very good as far as for her chances getting back in the game. I mean, it was up to like, I want to say the fifth. I want to say after 5 rounds, she was in the lead. And obviously, when it came to those 4, Zach, Nicole, Hayden, and Jocasta, are any of those 4 going to win? I don't think so. But if you'd rank them, you'd obviously put Jocasta last. No disrespect to her, she seems like a great person, but what can you do? So Nicole comes back in, and like I said, Cody won HOH. That episode will air, that competition will air on Sunday. But anyways, guys, I've been on for about 45 minutes, and hopefully, like I said, I'm actually gonna go to vocal.com right now and see if they still have like the shows. I don't know if they do or not, but I don't even know who you are, Sammy Sharp. I had the same issue with Vocal. I had the same issue with Spreecast. But anyways, guys, feel free to give me a follow on Twitter. It's gonna be at CSUA Kirk. You can also look at my blog, BigTimeRealityTV.blogspot.com. Talking Big Brother. Right now, Are You the One's going to be airing next month, so I'll probably do some posts on that. Obviously, you can look at all my challenge and real world posts. And yeah, so catch you guys later.